Well, hello everybody and Merry Christmas. I have one card left that I received in the mail and we're going to open it up. This is from Anjanette. We talk off and on. She lives rather close to me, but we're going to see. And I've got her address covered, but that is so cute. The amazing thing is I can't believe it stayed on during the course of going through the mail. Here's a cute little penguin. Oop. Okay, we've got some stickers. It says Merry Crochet, Happy New Yarn. That is adorable. And then this one says, it's not hoarding if it's yarn. That is really cute. Wishing you a fun-filled holiday season. I hope you and your little family have a wonderful Christmas. Don't spoil the fur babies too much. I know I will spoil mine too. Love, Anjanette. Thank you very much. I love the card and these cute little decals. Put these back in the card. Maybe, maybe not. So, that brings us up to date with everything that was received from the post office. If somebody had sent me something, I have not got it yet. But look what I got. Everybody was asking about it. And here it is. I brought it back. And here, because I had to use my jar. I had to use my jar for Aberdeen Wool's minis. I've got the rest of them already balled up, ready to go. So it'll be less time consuming. I can just reach and go. Tippy was up here and she got down. She heard some fuss and muss going on in the other room, and those of you that was worried about the teal, it's still here. It's here. I've not burnt it yet. Get close. It's time to start the fire. Good fire starter. Actually, it wouldn't be because wool doesn't. It's hard to burn wool. Wool will burn, but it's not as easy. And I hope everybody is having a wonderful Christmas. And I am here for those that maybe just want some crochet time, or those that maybe don't have anybody. So here we are. We went to Kevin's mom's Christmas Eve, and she had surgery on her arm. She's left-handed, and she had surgery on her left arm. She had cancer removed. And so right before the holidays, Merry Christmas, right? So we went over and helped her get stuff ready for Christmas Day. And then we come back home and we took a nap, and then we went back over and had dinner, which we usually do. And then we helped her with stockings to stock this. So we could help her fill the stocking. I'll get it out. And no, I'm not drunk. I've not had, I'm not sure if I even had any eggnog yet this year. We've got some. But I noticed one of the liquor companies has eggnog, and they've got actual liquor in it. You got to be 21 to buy it. I got, trying to think, I think everything that I sent out has been received, I believe. All except for the stuff that I sent out Saturday. Because someone had bought some bags from Etsy. And I got them in the mail. But supposedly they're supposed to be delivered Tuesday. So that's not bad. And my arthritis has just been in full force. I just want to open up my skin and scrub the joints. I did go and get my blood work done for my new doctor. My bilirubin was high. My urine, there's something going on with my kidneys because there's something wrong with my urine. So I'm just waiting to see what he wants me to do. I'm sure I'll have to go see a kidney specialist. What's that?
Okay.
You said something.
Working over here.
I'm talking to Kevin. He's out there mumbling. He probably says, no, I won't have to go see a specialist. That's what I'm thinking he said. But we'll just have to wait and see what the doctor says. I might not have to. And if, that'd be the best if I don't have to. But even with my old doctor, she was noticing there was something going on with my kidneys. But we'll see. I feel fine, other than I hurt. I am tired, but that's only because I can't sleep. He did put me back on my meloxicam. So that should start helping in a couple of days. It should. I'm hoping it does. Because, murder. Tippy, what are you doing? Come here, Rudy. Come say hi. Where's Tippy? Tippy, come here, honey. Come here, big girl. Oh my goodness, come here. Well, come here, honey. Off we go. Oh, there we go. There's Tippy. Say hi. Say hi to your fans. They love you. This is your channel, not mine. We all know that. We all know that, don't we? There's baby girl. Yeah. Come here, Mama. We call Sweet Pea Mama. She's also known as Grandma. Just walk right in front of the. By all means, just walk right in front of the camera. She does what she does what she wants to do. Oh my goodness, they crack me up. Sometimes they make me mad. They will get. You'll start walking out of the living room, and they will get right in your way and just stop, and they'll roll over, and they want you to scratch them, or they'll get right in front of you, and then they'll just walk slow. It's like, get out of my way. Christmas is a busy, busy time. Sometimes I wonder if I even remember how to crochet. I have a test knit pattern I was asked to help if I can. So we'll see if I can help out. It'd be nice to be able to get this blanket done. But I've got a ways to go. Well, you got to remember, using sock yarn, that's like a weight of one. It takes a lot of stitches. And everything that's in this box, that's everything that's left of the original, what was it, 160 mini hanks. And I'll use all of them. But I also have I have 5 or 6. I'm sorry. I have about 500 or 600 more mini hanks. Just a couple. Just a couple. Kevin's brother sent me a message the day before Christmas Eve. The day before Christmas Eve. And he's like, Mayday, Mayday. His son, who's in the Navy, Kevin's middle nephew. Because there's the oldest nephew, the middle nephew, and then the youngest is the niece. And he's like, Mayday, Mayday. He's like, Zach's bringing his girlfriend to Christmas. And He's like, where do you go Christmas Eve to find something? And he goes, she likes to crochet. And I sent him a message back. It's like, Russ's Yarn Shop, always open. I have everything. It might not be the exact yarn that somebody's looking for, but I have something comparable. You know, I have a massive, massive stash. But it's like never. I got it. I got you covered. So I took one of my tote bags, and I had a brand new crochet hook set. So I wrapped up the crochet hook set and stuffed it in the front pocket. And then I dug through my stash and found a bunch of yarn. And then I wrapped up all the yarn. And then I stuffed the yarn, the wrap package, down inside the tote bag. So it's kind of like a gift bag. And so I sent him the picture. It's like, okay, here it is. He's like, you are amazing. He's like, just let me know how much I owe you. Please. It's like, this one's on me. Family. What you gonna do? He would have paid me if I told him. You know, I'm not saying he wouldn't have paid me. It's just, it's Christmas, it's family. It's like, please. And as much yarn as I got, please. Now I don't have. Now there's other people that makes me look like I don't have any. Um, there was this. I was reading on Facebook. There was they bought a storage locker, and there was 400 totes of yarn in the storage locker. 400 totes of yarn, and all of this yarn was brand new. That's a lot of yarn. I have over 100 totes, and it's taken over the house. So to have 400 totes in a storage locker, wow. The only thing I can think of is they actually had a store. And maybe they were retiring, or the store was going out of business, and they just put stuff in totes and stored it. I don't know. But to have 400 totes in a private stash, that's a lot. I think I have a lot to have a private stash. And I couldn't have fathomed to have 400 totes. I couldn't. And then to pay a monthly fee to store your yarn, you'd be better off building a shed on your property. And you never know. Maybe they lived in an apartment and couldn't. But I could not fathom 400 totes. I would love to have 400 totes full of yarn. And then in one of my Facebook groups, they talk about finding these estate sales, and there's just like boxes and totes and tables full of yarn. Maybe Russ needs to start going to estate sales. The only thing I would worry about, I know my yarn. I take really good care of my yarn. So I know how my yarn is, I'm not afraid to give it away. I'm not afraid to sell it because I take care of my yarn. And going to an estate sale or something like that, you just never know what you're really buying. And I'm sure it's perfectly fine. Don't get me wrong. It's just, that's just floating in my head. It's just, it's just like you know your yarn, and you know the condition of it. But I am going to have to. I gave out all of my yarn for Premiere. I have no more Premiere just yarn. So I'll have to wait for Premiere to have a sale. And then I'll stock back up. Because I gave out a lot of Premiere just yarn. The big 400 gram skeins, I gave everything that I had away. And I pretty much gave all of my Hirschners away as well. Hirschners will usually go on sale. I'm not too worried about that. And I'm sure after Christmas, Premiere will probably have a sale. Oh. For my knitters. My local yarn shop. I have been looking high and low. I mean, scouring from coast to coast. ChiaoGoo come out with a limited edition interchangeable knitting needle set. And when they brought it out the first time, I missed it. But it's a good thing that I did miss it because there was a lot of, well, I shouldn't, some people had trouble, others didn't have trouble. So it was just a hit and a miss type of deal. But I've been hounding ChiaoGoo. It's like, when are you bringing these back? When? And evidently there was enough flaw in the first edition that they really had to remodify everything. Or I shouldn't say everything, they had to remodify their cords. Their cords and the joints, the joining. But I didn't think they were ever going to bring them back. And finally, on ChiaoGoo's website, they had posted that they're going to re-release the limited edition set. And you'd have to pre-order. And so I sent them a message just like, okay, where can I pre-order these at? And I got no response. What?
Should see what Mama did.
What did she do?
She ripped up that Eddie Bauer bag.
Sweet pea, Mama, Grandma. She ripped up an Eddie Bauer bag. Thank you. Kevin just brought me a cup of cocoa. Ooh, it's hot. So we're going to have to wait a minute. We're going to have to wait a minute on that. I don't want to get burnt. And Eddie Bauer has, when you go and I buy all of Kevin's clothes pretty much comes from Eddie Bauer. His jeans, his shirts.
And I'm not a clothes snob.
He is a clothes stop. Eddie Bauer. He's Eddie Bauer or Macy's only. But that don't bother me because Eddie Bauer stuff, it lasts a long time. It really does. It's like, yeah, you might, Tippy. What are you doing, honey? Come here. What?
What's in your cup?
It's too hot. No, you don't. No, you don't need to get on that box. No, you get down. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, she thought she's in trouble, so she's getting down. You're not in trouble. No, you're not in trouble. Where's grandma? Where's your mama? Actually, Sweet Pea's her mama, not her grandma. But where's your mama? Did your mama rip up my bag? Well, if you get back to, sorry, I got sidetracked. So Eddie Bauer, if you go and buy enough things from Eddie Bauer, they give you these nice handled, heavy printed shopping bag, and they're really nice. They're really sturdy, and they're really sturdy. They're heavy, and there's kind of like a waxy coating to them. But Sweet Pea, she loves to chew stuff, and she chewed a hole right through it. And they have these really awesome gift boxes. They're nice and sturdy cardboard. So at Christmas time, I spend money at Eddie Bauer, but it pretty much does Kevin's clothes. He gets pretty much new clothes every year, and not enough to replace his whole wardrobe, but enough to retire, stuff that he's had for a couple of years. And the stuff is still good, so we take it and put it in our spring or fall sale for the organization because we have a sale twice a year, and so we donate the clothes to them, to the charity that we belong to, so they make money and they go to a good home. This is not where I wanted to do this Christmas It's not where I wanted to do the Christmas video. I wanted to do it in front of the tree. But that didn't happen. This is really still hot. Kevin's doing dishes, and he's got a load of clothes going. Today is actually Christmas Eve. And I'm recording on Christmas Eve, and I'll post on Christmas Day because I wanted people that live alone, or whatever. They won't be so alone. I'm going to take a little bit of your time, and okay, so now we have to pick two new colors. Okay, so we got this color, we have that color. Oh, let's do this one. All right. So those that are still worried, we still have this. It's still in there. I didn't do anything. I promise. I didn't do anything with it. So now we will attach this. Come on. There we go. I think that was under. So this one got. I'm trying to do the magic knot. This blanket's too massive to. I'm using too many minis to sew them in. So I have to use a magic knot. I don't like knotting my stuff. Let's see here. I think this goes over. I like sewing my ends in, but this project's so massive, so many ends. No, thank you. No, thank you. There's one little. I'm throwing these little clippings in my ornament, my little ornament holder. Now, okay, it didn't break, or it shouldn't. It didn't pull apart. So now we can continue crocheting. I don't know if you can see the steam, but man, it's steaming. Me and Kevin went. Me, Kevin, and his mom went grocery shopping. after I had blood work done. Look at that. Look at that bruise. That's from the little rubbery thing that they tie. Man, I didn't even feel. I didn't even feel the when she poked. She was really good. She did a good, but she needs lessons on how to put a tourniquet on, or whatever they use, whatever it's called. But we went grocery shopping Saturday, and they had uh, spiral sliced ham, 99 cents a pound. So I bought one. They weren't very big. I think they're about
Now we got 2 of them.
12 pounds. And Kevin, at his work, they had them on sale for $1.39 a pound. But he bought one before he come home, and we put it in the freezer. And you know, $1.39 is good price. And when we went to the grocery store, I looked at the spiral sliced hams, and it was 99 cents. And I showed him. I said, "Look, these are 99 cents." He goes, "Go figure." Well, you don't know. You don't, you know. So I bought one, and we'll put that in the freezer too. It might already be in the freezer. I don't know. But really good ham. Trying to think of the name of it. Do you remember the name of the ham?
The one from Martin's is our family brand. It's the Spartan.
What's the other one?
I don't remember the name.
Smithfield?
No.
Well, we had one spiral sliced ham the other day. I fixed it. They're fully cooked. You only have to, you know, basically just warm them through. And so I put it in the oven for an hour and a half, 350, and it come out. Oh my gosh, it was so good. I took the leftovers, and I like bagels, so I took the ham and put on my bagel, and had me a ham sandwich that way. But we do what we do. That is my saying. We do what we do. We do what we do. And I got a notice from the place that I buy my canvas totes. The canvas totes that I use and have It's Raining Yarn put on it. They're discontinuing the bag I use. So That does not make me happy. So I'm kind of stuck. It's like, do I order some bags while I can, or do I just say, forget it, and I don't know. Hi, Junior. Want to come say hi? Junior's our big boy. He's beautiful. He's a big boy. He likes to hold down the table. He's like, no, no, don't, no, don't, no. He don't want no part, no part, no part. Ah, here we go. Here's Junior. There he is. There's my Junior. Where are you going? Okay, that's all. That's all you're getting from him. That's all. That's all he's doing. I tried. He's just. He doesn't. He does not like to be held for very long. He never, even as a kitten, he never liked to be held for very long. And so, with this being a Christmas special, and I'm working on my blanket, so we're gonna have to call it. I'm gonna have to do some looking to find out what the last one that I did my blanket, because I have them all numbered. They're all done by day, so I have to go find out what day I left off on, so I know what day to put this video at. But it's also the Christmas special, so it's going to be it's going to have kind of like two titles. But oh well. It just goes to show I love you guys. I really do. I appreciate everybody. And I got Jennifer. She's a YouTube subscriber, and she had a double lung transplant this year, a couple months ago. She sent me a text tonight, and she's like, she's going to be readmitted to the hospital on Tuesday. Evidently, the lungs are starting to reject. I'm not sure if that's normal or if they're starting to have some issues, but she's definitely in my thoughts and prayers. I hope she's going to be okay. This is Christmas. We're supposed to have good news. Oh, that's just my luck, the way it rolls. And my granddaughter, she was born last November, so this is her second Christmas. But her first Christmas, she was in ICU at the hospital because she was born like 2 months premature. I think, yeah, because I think she was born at 32 weeks. But she is doing marvelous. If I wasn't using my phone to record, I could pull up a picture and show you. They did their Christmas picture, and Mama's holding her, and she's just got this smile on her face, and she's got this one. It made me laugh when I seen it, but she's got this one pigtail sticking up on top of her head, and it reminded me of Pebbles off of the Flintstones. Mm-hmm. And my grandson, he's not a one for pictures, and so he's kind of like half smiling, like, "Go ahead and hurry up, take this picture." Poor boy. The last I knew, he was still wanting to be an archaeologist. It's like, go, good for you, good for you. If that's what you want to do, there's no way I would be able. My oh, Kevin's got a picture. There she is. See what I'm talking about? Oh, she is something else. Um, but there's no way I could sit there with a little tiny brush and just like for like 3 hours brushing a bone. No, couldn't do it. I don't care how much you paid me, I couldn't do it. And just like those cell towers and all that, that's like 4, 5, 600 feet up in the air. There was an ad for a bulb changer up on the top. 100, you got paid. It's like $130,000 every time that you climb that tower. You couldn't get me to do it for $1 trillion. No way. I would die halfway up. And then it was talking about when you get up there, you still have to go up on the pole. And in the wind, the pole is like doing this. I mean, not that extent, but they say that the pole sways. Not happening. No, thank you. Nada. Now there's some thrill seekers out there, and that's right up there what they want to do. Go for it. And the ad said that you only work twice a year. No, it would take a special person to do that. My thing is, I don't understand with the technology that we have why they cannot retract. They should be able to have them retract. so that way it comes down so they can be changed. If you're okay with heights, that'd be a job for you. You work twice a year and make almost $300,000. Not me. I'm just moving right along. I was hoping to, don't you dare. I was hoping to get to the second one. Four. Me and Kevin's got to work on um, the squares because we're going to log. We're going to log in everybody who sent squares. There's still time to send squares. I'm just explaining that we're going to start logging everybody's name. And we're going to keep track of who all sent squares. Trust me, there's something in my brain that I'm working on.
Want me to get it up?
Kevin gave the kids a treat. Opened up canned cat food. We don't give them canned cat food that often, but with tomorrow being Christmas, today being Christmas Eve, he gave them some. Come on. This is crochet. Sometimes I wonder. Oh, and Tippy, she unraveled my square. My yellow square I was doing, she unraveled it. I don't know if she thought I was taking too long or she thought it was hideous. But anyway, she decided she was going to unravel it. She had that yarn strung out from one end of the house to the other. I could have killed her. If it wasn't so funny, I would have killed her. Not really. She's my girl. She knows. She knows it. She knows it. She's my girl. They're all spoiled rotten. Hey, we're gonna make it yet. We are going to make it, I believe. We're going to make it to that second color. That's one thing I do like about crochet versus knitting. If it unravels, it's not that big of a deal. But with knitting, if it unravels, you're dealing with live stitches. Until you cast off on knitting, everything is a live stitch. So you got to be really careful to make sure it doesn't. You got to make sure your stitch holder don't come out. You got to make sure your needles don't come off. You got to have point protectors on your needles. All we got left. I'm trying to get. Because I don't know what time it is. It's 10 o'clock. And I want to spend a minute with Kevin before we go to bed. Because tomorrow is Christmas. And this I think will be the longest video I have done that's not alive. I don't think I've ever done a video this long. So, Merry Christmas. I hope you guys enjoy it. And I hope next year is going to be a lot better than this one. We have just a couple minutes left. I'm going to shut down around an hour. And like I said, it will be the longest video I've ever done. Hi, Tippy. She's over there cleaning her face. How much food did Dad give you? Hi, Mama. Sweet Pea, where you at, honey? You want to come say hi? She's like, no, don't want no part of it. The only one that likes to come on camera is Tippy. Okay, so we are on ball 2. So let's see. This one goes over. So this one went over, so the other's got to go under. I'm talking to myself. Trying to do this magic knot. Okay, so that one went over. This one's got to go under. There we go. Now we'll snip our ends. And I got to find my scissors. These are for the birds. But we use these scissors for everything. Kind of like a household scissor. Sweet pea. No, no, you don't. No, you don't. Here she is. I got her. Here she is. That Sweet pea. This is Tippy's mother, grandma to most everybody. Oh, and she's a handful. She does what she wants, when she wants, and how she wants, and she doesn't care. Now you go play. Go play. Go play. Okay, we'll add those little, and now this is what always scares me. This right here, because if you did it right, supposedly if you do it right, it will never ever come undone. It will break before the knot comes undone, because the way that you tie it, it always folds in on itself. Instead of pulling away, it goes in on itself to make it tighter. But anyway, I wish you the best Christmas that you can have. I love you. I will see you in my next video. Okay? Bye.